Good morning, this is a German oracle reading for Thursday, and this reading now is for Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. The reading starts with the Shaman's Dream Oracle card, and that one is called Beloved. And it is about the object of affection, radical acceptance, and loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body and soul. So don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and to invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture or a project or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss, even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved. So do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Be careful you are not seduced by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true, and you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift proffered is valuable. So recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad you did. The Starseed Oracle card is called Loosen Your Grip. It's about coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. We are cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you are clinging to anything, you are resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationships, the job, and the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, that part where we are most afraid to leave it empty, the part we guard, and so we don't let grace into it. But by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both these things are true. If this card appears, you are being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and the divine to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. So loosen your grip doesn't mean that what you are clinging to will go away. It may, or it may stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you will breathe easier knowing that you have shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Ask this: what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? The Beyond Lemuria card is called Trust Your Inner Sense. Sometimes it can be hard to decipher between intuition and what our mind is telling us. Stories, projections, or fear can arise under the guise of intuition. To distinguish truthful inner guidance from paranoia, we must return to innocence, to our purest essence. Here we have access to the truth of our being. Honesty is more than not lying to ourselves. It is about not withholding and having deep transparency within us. So learn to trust and be absolutely honest with yourself. In your heart of hearts, you hold the answers. Notice the first thoughts you have before you second guess yourself, and listen and honor these intuitions. The last card is the wisdom of the House of Night, and the goddess Nyx. She says to you, my darling, you have chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication called honesty. Now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you are thinking about, and what your motives and your real feelings are. Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all else, as your goddess, I will send you courage to do what is right. This is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is the greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. So, that was your reading, Capricorn. I wish you a wonderful day today. Take care. Thanks for listening too. Take care and goodbye.